Ricky095 is holding the lead, with Sabine 27 in hot pursuit and Twix 560 following closely behind. It's still anyone's race at this point. Twix 560 has taken third place from Sabine 27. Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D have moved to 7th, passing Sirenov. Kvadident 23 has advanced to 11th, overtaking Simple Markers. Nulgas 77 is making steady progress, now at 19th after overtaking 4 cars. Meanwhile, Sirenov has advanced to 6th by passing Amin San and Aoniktv, setting up an interesting battle. One serious guy advances to 14th place, passing 81,792. Gary Z and Nulgas 77 are dueling for 19th place. Gary Z is in a Maserati MC12 and Nulgas 77 is in a McLaren 675 LT. Duvdad climbs to 25th place, overtaking Sidriq and VD39. Green Army 173 and Nukembakum are making moves, currently in 15th place after overtaking Hugged 03. Meanwhile, Hugged 03 has advanced to 16th place by passing 81,792. The battle for 16th place is heating up between Hugged 03 in a McLaren 675 LT and 81,792 in a Maserati MC12. Kvadident 23 advances to 11th place, passing Simple Markers. Okyoki 3 progresses to 26th place, overtaking Waynetrain 94. Waynetrain 94 gains ground, moving to 27th place, surpassing Sidriq and VD39. Aminzan and Aoniktv have advanced to 6p, surpassing Sirenov. Gary Z has progressed to 19p, overtaking Nulgas 77. Lacroix 1980 from Team Blast has moved up to 34p, overtaking Paulocaster 09. Gary Z is making moves, overtaking Nulgas 77 and securing the 19th position. Capodelli and Okyoki 3 are locked in a battle for 25th place, with Capodelli in the Radical RXC and Okyoki 3 in a McLaren 675 LT. Paulocaster 09 is on the move as well, passing Smurf 20 and aiming to claim 35th position. One serious guy makes a bold move into 13p, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Meyer. The three are now locked in a tight battle for 13p. Smurf 20 and Amy have gained ground and moved up to 35p, successfully overtaking Paulocaster 09. Neo Texan has advanced to 38p, surpassing Koka by 90 and Nibbit. Sidriq in the Maserati MC12 is locked in a close duel with VD39 for 28th place, while Pima Mestig and Unaro Ekasuel in the Chevrolet Corvette C6 ZR1 are also in the mix. Hey there, Rapala 33. Welcome back to the racetrack. Good to have you tuning in again. Let's buckle up and enjoy the R-powered speedsters tearing up the track. Amin Zain and Aoniktv have made a move, securing the 6th position by overtaking Sirenov. Capodelli in the Radical RXE and Okyoki 3 in the McLaren 675 LT are dueling it out for 25th place. Meanwhile, Jack Hackberg in a Jaguar F-Type Project 7, Sarayan Bott in a Jaguar F-Type Project 7, and Neo Texum in a Rough RT12 are locked in a three-way battle for 37th place. Noga 77 successfully advanced to 19p, surpassing Gary Z. The two are in a tight contest for the position. Meanwhile, Smurf 20 and I both climbed to 33p, overtaking Lacroix 1980 from Team Blast. AG 1792 and Noga 77 are fiercely competing for the 18th position, with AG 1792 in the Maserati MC12 and Noga 77 in the McLaren 675 LT. Meanwhile, Smurf 20 and Amy have made significant progress, now sitting in 33rd place after overtaking Lacroix 1980. Neo Texum has made an impressive move, advancing to 37p by overtaking both Jack Hackberg and Sarayan Bott. Okyoki 3 and Capodelli are fiercely competing for the 25th position, with Okyoki 3 in a McLaren 675 LT and Capodelli in a Radical RXV. Capodelli successfully overtakes Okyoki 3, moving up to 25p. Smurf 20, Amy, and Lacroix 1980 are currently engaged in an intense battle for 33p, with their Lamborghini SC18 Austin, Lamborghini Diablo SV, and Porsche 911-991 Turbo S respectively. Okyoki 3 has made a move to secure the 25th position, surpassing Capodelli. It's a close battle between them. Additionally, Smurf 20 and I have advanced to 33rd place, overtaking Lacroix 1980. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently engaging in a battle with Sirenov for the 5th position. Sabine 27 is behind the wheel of a Radical RXV, while Sirenov is piloting a Lamborghini SC18 Austin. Noga 77 overtakes AG 1792 and moves up to 18th place. The McLaren 675 LT is proving to be a formidable contender against the Maserati MC12. Capodelli and Wayne Train 94 are currently engaged in a close battle for 26th position. Capodelli is behind the wheel of a Radical RXV, while Wayne Train 94 is piloting a McLaren 675 LT. Noga 77 and AG 1792 are duking it out for the 18th position. It's the McLaren 675 LT against the Maserati MC12. AG 1792 and Noga 77 are currently engaged in a close battle for the 18th position. AG 1792 is behind the wheel of a Maserati MC12, while Noga 77 is piloting a McLaren 675 LT. Noga 77 has made a move up to 18p, overtaking AG 1792. Paolo Velocoaster09 from Team Blue Star advances to 33p, surpassing Smurf 20 and Amy. Simple Markers, Toddar Gardner, and Meyer are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 12th position. Dovdad has made a move up to 22p, overtaking Gary Z. Amin Zain and Aonict have made a strong move, securing the 6th position by overtaking Surinov. Surinov has made a strong move, advancing to 6p by overtaking Amin Zain and Aonict. 81,792 from Team Blue Star in the Maserati MC12 is locked in a tight battle for 19th place with Susanne Greenberg and his GN7 in the Radical RXC. 81,792 in the Maserati MC12, Susanne Greenberg and his GN7 in the Radical RXC are currently neck and neck in a battle for 19th position. Gary Z is making moves, advancing to 20th place by overtaking Susanne Greenberg and his GN7. Okyoki 3 and Capodelli are sparring for the 24th position in their McLaren 675 LT and Radical RXC respectively. Meanwhile, Velocoaster09 has climbed to 32nd after passing Lacroix 1980. Green Army 173 and Nukem Bochum have advanced to 14th place, passing one serious guy. Susanne Greenberg and his GN7 have climbed to 20th position, surpassing Gary Z. Lacroix 1980 from Team Blast has progressed to 31st place, overtaking Edelberg. Susanne Greenberg, ESG7, and Gary Z are currently in an intense battle for the 20th position. Susanne Greenberg and ESG7 are driving a Radical RXC, while Gary Z is behind the wheel of a Maserati MC12. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D have made a strong move, securing the 8th position by overtaking MD 162 and Luke Runs. Now, they are in a heated battle for 8th place. The Lamborghini Huracan Perf and McLaren 675 LT are going head-to-head in this thrilling exchange. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D are making moves, advancing to 8p by overtaking MD 162 and Luke Runs. Susanne Greenberg and his GN7 are locked in a tight battle with Gary Z for the 20th position. Over in 38th, Kokabai 90 and Nibbit have made a move up, overtaking Jack McGurk and Sir Iron Bot. Now they are engaged in an intense battle for that position. Keep an eye on these exciting developments. Gary Z making a move to 19p, overtaking 81,792. The battle is on between Gary Z and 81,792 from Team Blue Star for 19p. Dovdad also climbing up to 21p, overtaking Susanne Greenberg and his GN7. Dovdad has advanced to 20p, overtaking 81,792. Train 94 has made progress to 27p, passing Sidric and VD39. Themamestig and Unaro Ekasuel have moved up to 30p, overtaking Lacroix 1980. Ricky 095, Twix 560, and Sabine 27 are currently leading the pack as the race kicks off. Let's see if they can maintain their positions throughout the race. MD 162 and Luke Runs have moved up to 8p, overtaking Credidin 23. Simple Markers has moved up to 11p, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Meyer. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer have moved up to 12p, overtaking Green Army 173 and Nukembakum. Suzanne E. Greenberg in a Radical RXC and Eusgen 7 in a Maserati MC12 are neck and neck, vying for the 21st position. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 in a McLaren 675 LT and Capodelli in a Radical RXC are fiercely competing for the 24th spot. Cyrano from Team Blast makes a strong move, overtaking Sabine 27 for 4th place. Edilbert gains ground, moving up to 32nd place. Smurf 20 and Amy advance to 33rd place, overtaking Sidric and VD39. Credidin 23 is now in 8th place after overtaking MD 162 and Luke Runs. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit have advanced to 36th place, surpassing Jack Hackberg and Sir Ian Bott. Meanwhile, Jack Hackberg and Sir Ian Bott have moved up to 37th place, overtaking Sidric and VD39. Palocaster 09 from Team Blue Star has advanced to 38p, overtaking Sidric and VD39. Suzanne Greenberg and Eusgen 7 have advanced to 20th place, passing Duff Dad. There's a tussle for the 20th position among Suzanne Greenberg and Eusgen 7 in the Radical RXC and Duff Dad in the McLaren 675 LT. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer are neck and neck with Green Army 173 and Nukembakum, all vying for the 12th position. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer in a Lamborghini SC18 Austin and Green Army 173 and Nukembakum in a McLaren 675 LT are really pushing hard. Meanwhile, Duff Dad has made a solid move up to 20th, successfully overtaking Suzanne Greenberg and Eusgen 7. Sabine 27 is feeling the pressure as Amin San and Aonikth are closing in, reducing the gap by 2.5 seconds. Kamikaze 38 said, "Hey Amy, can you imagine spotting a Radical RXC on your drive home from work?" Har, spotting a Radical RXC on the way home would definitely make my commute more exciting. I'd probably be giving it some virtual racing tips as it zips around the traffic. Palocaster 09 has narrowed the gap to Jack Hackberg and Sir Ian Bott by 2.4. Duff Dad in the McLaren 675 LT is vying with Suzanne Greenberg and Eusgen 7 in the Radical RXC for the 20th spot. Someone said, "Hey Amy, is my car the last one? Looks like your car is tearing up the rear." But it's never too late to make a comeback. Let's go. Lacroix 1980, Thema Mistake, and Unaro Ekasuel are fiercely battling for the 29th position. Lacroix 1980 is behind the wheel of a Porsche 911-991 Turbo S, while Thema Mistake and Unaro Ekasuel are maneuvering a Chevrolet Corvette C6 ZR1. Meanwhile, Paulo Custer 09 from Team Blue Star is making significant progress, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds as he pursues Jack Hacker and Sir Ian Bott. Looks like we've got some excited viewers in the chat. Keep the energy up, everyone. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D have made impressive moves, advancing to 6P by overtaking Amin San and Aonict. Meanwhile, Amin San, Aonict, and Kvadidin 23 are locked in a tight battle for 7P. In another development, Smurf 20 and Amy have climbed to 32P after overtaking Edelberg. Twix 560 overtakes Sirenov to claim 2P. Sirenov retaliates and takes 3P from Sabine 27. Sabine 27 now sits at 4P after passing Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D. MD 162 and Luke Runs advance to 6P, surpassing Amin San and Aonict. Todd Gardner and Meyer climbed to 11P, overtaking Green Army 173 and Newcambocken. Green Army 173 and Newcambocken moved up to 12P, overtaking One Serious Guy. Kvadidin 23 is now in 7th place after overtaking Amin San and Aonict. Hugged 03 has climbed to 15th position, passing Nulgus 77. Gary Z has moved up to 18th place, overtaking Duff Dad. Train 94 is making some impressive progress, overtaking Thema Mistake and Unaro Ekasuel to secure the 27th position. Meanwhile, Thema Mistake and Unaro Ekasuel have also made a move, overtaking Lacroix 1980 and are now locked in a battle for the 28th position. It's a duel between a Chevrolet Corvette C6 ZR1 and a Porsche 911-991 Turbo S. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit have advanced to 35P, surpassing Jack Hacker and Sir Ian Bott. In response, Jack Hacker and Sir Ian Bott have progressed to 36P, overtaking 81,792. Palocaster 09 is closing the gap on 81,792 by 42.9. Simple Markers, Todd Gardner and Meyer are locked in a battle for the 10th position. Simple Markers has made a bold move, overtaking Todd Gardner and Meyer to secure 9th position. Now, Simple Markers, Todd Gardner and Meyer are locked in a fierce battle for 9th place. Meanwhile, Hogged 03 has climbed to 14th position after overtaking One Serious Guy. Green Army 173 and Newcambocken have made a strategic move, overtaking Todd Gardner and Meyer to secure the 10th position. Now, they are locked in an intense battle for the coveted 10th spot. Green Army 173 and Newcambocken's McLaren 675 LT is proving to be quite the contender against Todd Gardner and Meyer's Lamborghini SC18 Austin. Sirenov makes a move to second place, passing Twix 560. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D have also made their way to fourth, surpassing Sabine 27. Todd Gardner and Meyer have advanced to 10th place, overtaking Green Army 173 and New Cambocham. The intense battle for 35th place continues as Jack Hacker and Sir Ironbot in the Jaguar F-Type Project 7 make a slick overtaking move, leaving Kokubai 90 and Nibbit in their review. Jack Hacker and Sir Ironbot in the Jaguar F-Type Project 7 are currently fighting it out with Kokubai 90 and Nibbit in the Mosler Mount 900 for position 35. Keep an eye on this battle as the race progresses. Jack Hacker and Sir Ironbot are neck and neck in their Jaguar F-Type Project 7, closely followed by Kokubai 90 and Nibbit in their Mosler Mount 900, all vying for 35th place. This battle is heating up. $81,792 is making a strong move, closing in on Kokubai 90 and Nibbit by 2.3 seconds. Duff Dad, Susanne Greenberg, and his GN7 are locked in a tight battle for 20th position. Duff Dad is piloting a McLaren 675 LT, while Susanne Greenberg and his GN7 are both behind the wheel of a Radical RXC. Hey there, YKCB. Welcome back to the racetrack. We've got some exciting R-driven cars tearing up the circuit today. Glad to have you back in the driver's seat with us. Sirenov and Twix 560 are fighting for the second spot, with Sirenov in a Lamborghini SC18 Alston and Twix 560 in a Lamborghini Huracan Perf. 81,792 has made an impressive move to 36th place, overtaking Kokubai 90 and Nibbit. Twix 560, Kamikaze 38, and Twitch 5D are locked in a tight battle for 3P. Meanwhile, Smurf 20 and Amy have made significant progress, climbing to 29P and overtaking Lacroix 1980. Susanne Greenberg and his GN7 have advanced to 20P, surpassing Duff Dad from Team COD. It's a close tussle for that 20th spot between Susanne Greenberg and his GN7 in the Radical RXC and Duff Dad in the McLaren 675 LT. AITY 1792 from Team Blue Star has made a strong move, overtaking Jack McGurk and Sir Ironbot to claim 35th position. AITY 1792 is in a Maserati MC12, while Jack McGurk and Sir Ironbot are battling it out in their Jaguar F-Type Project 7S. Meanwhile, Cedric and VD39 have advanced to 38th place, surpassing Paolo Custer 09. Smurf 20 and Amy have advanced to 28P, overtaking Thema Mestic and Unaro Ekasiol. Edelberg has moved up to 31P, surpassing Lacroix 1980. 81,792 has moved up to 33p, overtaking Neo Texum. Quidident 23 has made a strong move up to 6p, surpassing MD 162 and Luke Runs. The Lamborghini Huracan Perth is holding its ground in the battle for 6p against MD 162 and Luke Runs in the McLaren 675 LT. In a notable advancement, Jack Hackert and Sir Ian Bott have climbed to 33p after overtaking Kokubai 90 and Nibbit. Neo Texum is charging ahead, closing in on Sidric and VD39, reducing the gap by 7.6. Quidident 23 has made a move to take 5p from Sabine 27. Meanwhile, there's an exciting battle for 6p between Sabine 27 in a Radical RXE and MD 162 and Luke Runs in a McLaren 675 LT. Dovdad in the McLaren 675 LT is dueling with Susanne Greenberg and ESGN 7 in the Radical RXE for the 19th position. Edelbrock makes an impressive move, climbing to 30p by overtaking the Memestic and Unaro Ekasuel. $81,792 is making a strong move, catching up to the Memestic and Unaro Ekasuel with an 8.9 second gain. Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D have surged to 2p, passing Twix 560. Twix 560 has advanced to 3p, overtaking Sirenov. Sabine 27 is now in 5p after overtaking MD 162 and Luke Runs. MD 162 and Luke Runs have climbed to 6p, passing Amin San and Aoniktv. Amin San and Aoniktv are now in 7p after overtaking Simple Markers. Green Army 173 and Nukem Bochum have made impressive moves, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Meyer to secure the 9th position. Meanwhile, Susanne Greenberg and ESGN 7 have advanced to 19th place, successfully overtaking Dovdad. There's an engaging battle for 19th position between Susanne Greenberg and ESGN 7 in a Radical RXE and Dovdad in a McLaren 675 LT. Dovdad has made an impressive move, advancing to 18p by overtaking Susanne Greenberg and ESGN 7. Capodelli has advanced to 24p, surpassing One Serious Guy. Meanwhile, Wayne Train 94 is rapidly closing the gap on One Serious Guy by 7.3. Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D have taken the lead, passing Twix 560. Twix 560 is now in 2nd place, overtaking Quidident 23 who has moved up to 3rd, passing Ricky 095. Lively action on the track as Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D are making a strong approach on Ricky 095, reducing the gap by 22.9. Meanwhile, Edelbrock is also on the move, closing in on One Serious Guy with a 40.8 reduction in the gap. And it looks like Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D are once again narrowing the gap on Ricky 095 by 22.9. Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D dropped to 10p, facing some challenges. MD 162 and Luke Runs have made moves to secure 3p, overtaking Quidident 23. Kvitident 23 then moved up to 4P, surpassing Amin San and Aonict. Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D making impressive moves, overtaking 8 cars to secure the 3rd position. Siranov is also on a roll, overtaking 11 cars to claim 4th place. Gary Z is not far behind, overtaking 11 cars as well, now sitting in 6th place. Capodelli is on a roll, overtaking 7 cars to secure 17th place. Meanwhile, Todd Gardner and Meyer are facing difficulties, dropping 7 positions down to 18th. Gary Z has made a strong move, jumping up to 4th place after overtaking Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D. Hey there, one serious guy. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Your support means a lot and helps keep this channel revved up and running. Let's enjoy the race together. One serious guy is on a serious charge, overtaking 7 cars to secure 20th position. Edelberg isn't far behind, overtaking 5 cars to grab 23rd place. Ricky095 has made an impressive move, now sitting in 8th position after overtaking Twix 560. The battle is heating up as Lacroix 1980 gains on Smurf 20 and Amy, reducing the gap by a significant 45.5. Meanwhile, Kokibai 90 and Nibbit have made a strong move to 28p, overtaking Wayne Train 94 from Team Wang and Midnight Runners. Keep your eyes on the track for more exciting developments. Siranov is now in 5th position after overtaking Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D. Lacroix 1980 is making a move, closing in on Smurf 20 and Amy, reducing the gap by 2.6 seconds. Simple Markers and Capodelli are locked in a tight battle for 16th place with their Lamborghini SC18 Alston and Radical RXC, respectively. Hugt03 is making a significant push, reducing the gap to Todd Gardner and Meyer by 22.2. Amin San and Aonict are also closing in on Kvitident 23, bringing the gap down by 2.0. The race is heating up with these impressive maneuvers. Gary Z, Kamikars 38, and Twitch 5D are currently locked in a competition for 4th place. Meanwhile, MD 162 and Luke Runs have made impressive moves, now occupying the 9th position after overtaking Suzanne Greenberg and Eugene 7. Todd Gardner and Meyer have made a solid move, now sitting in 17th place after overtaking Capodelli. Amin San and Aonict have made a move to secure the 13th position, overtaking Kvitident 23. It's a tight battle as Amin San and Aonict in the McLaren 675 LT and Kvitident 23 in the Lamborghini Huracan Perf are competing for 13th place. Meanwhile, Simple Markers, Todd Gardner, and Meyer are engaged in a close contest for the 16th position. Lively action as Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D surge to 2p, overtaking Siranov. Not to be outdone, Siranov swiftly climbs to 3p, passing Ricky095. Ricky095 responds with a strong move to claim for P from Twix 560 of Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports. Ferdinand 23 has made a significant move, overtaking 4 cars to secure 9th place. Meanwhile, Amin San and Aonict have also risen through the ranks, now holding 10th place. Notably, Green Army 173 and Nukembokum have similarly advanced by overtaking 4 cars, now sitting at 11th place. Capodelli is now in 23p after falling back 7 positions. One serious guy is up to 18p, passing Susanne Greenberg, and is Jean 7. Edelberg has climbed to 20p, overtaking Duff Dad from Team COD. Hey Simple Markers, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Your support is truly appreciated and helps keep the channel going. Let's enjoy some exciting races together. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit are making a move, closing in on Capodelli by 2.5 seconds. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 has advanced to 24th place, overtaking 81,792. Hey there, one serious guy. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Your support means a lot and helps keep the channel running. Let's enjoy this race together. Green Army 173, Nukembokum, Toddar Gardner, and Meyer are locked in an intense battle for the 11th position. Meanwhile, Susanne Greenberg, Jean 7, and Nolga 77 are fiercely competing for the 21st spot. One serious guy and Duff Dad are fiercely contesting for the 18th position. One serious guy, in a Lamborghini SE18 Austin, is neck and neck with Duff Dad, who's driving a McLaren 675 LT. Duff Dad has made a move up to 18p, overtaking one serious guy. One serious guy and Duff Dad are locked in a tight battle for 18th place, with one serious guy in a Lamborghini SC18 Austin and Duff Dad in a McLaren 675 LT. Further back, Susanne Greenberg, Jean 7, and Nolga 77 are engaged in a three-way tussle for 21st place, with Susanne Greenberg and Jean 7 in a Radical RXV and Nolga 77 in a McLaren 675 LT. Duff Dad advances to 18p, passing one serious guy. Susanne Greenberg and Jean 7 rise to 21p, overtaking Nolga 77. Susanne Greenberg and Jean 7 are in a tight battle with Nolga 77 for 21p. Susanne Greenberg and Jean 7 are driving a Radical RXV, while Nolga 77 is behind the wheel of a McLaren 675 LT. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D are now leading the pack, overtaking Siranov. Siranov has moved up to 2nd place, passing Ricky 095. Ricky 095 is now in 3rd place after overtaking Twix 560. Amin San and Aonict have surged ahead to claim the 9th position, successfully overtaking Green Army 173 and Nukembokum. Meanwhile, Green Army 173 and Nukembokum have also made a move, advancing to 10th place by passing Toddar Gardner and Meyer. Hey there, Lacroix 1980. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and supporting the stream. Your support means a lot and it's awesome to have you here with us. Let's enjoy this race together. Cedric and VD39 are strategically closing in on Jack Acker and Sarayan Bot, reducing the gap by 2.7 seconds. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit are making a strong push, reducing the gap to 81,792 by 9.4. Meanwhile, one serious guy has advanced to 18p, overtaking Duff Dad. Additionally, Nolga 77 is closing in on Duff Dad, shortening the gap by 3.2. Ricky 095 and Twix 560 are dueling for the third spot. One serious guy has made progress to 18th place, passing Duff Dad. Meanwhile, Wayne Train 94 has advanced to 27th, overtaking Smurf 20 and Amy. Hey there, Lacroix 1980. Thank you so much for the double subscription support. Your dedication to the channel means the world to me and helps keep the stream fueled up and running smoothly. Let's enjoy this awesome race together. Neo Texan is making a strong move, closing the gap on 81,792 by 7.1. Ricky 095 and Twix 560 are locked in a battle for 3p. Meanwhile, MD162 and Luke Runs have advanced to 6p, overtaking Forbidden 23. Hey there, Simple Markers. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Your support means a lot and helps keep the stream going. Let's rev up those engines and enjoy the race together. Suzanne E. Greenberg and ESG7 have made a swift move, advancing to 19th place by overtaking Duff Dad. Wayne Train 94 has advanced to 26p, passing Smurf 20 and Amy. Smurf 20 and Amy have progressed to 27p, surpassing Lacroix 1980. Lacroix 1980 has risen to 28p, overtaking Kokubai 90 and Nibbit. Themamestic and Unaroekasul have advanced to 29th place, overtaking Kokubai 90 and Nibbit. Sabine 27, MD 162, and Luke Runs are in a tight battle for the 5th position. Meanwhile, Edilbuk has made significant progress, advancing to 30th place after overtaking Kokubai 90 and Nibbit. Sabine 27, MD 162, and Luke Runs are locked in a tight battle for the 5th position. Sabine 27 is in a Radical RXC, while MD 162 and Luke Runs are driving a McLaren 675 LT. Meanwhile, 81,792 has made an impressive move up to 31st place, overtaking Kokubai 90 and Nibbit. Forbidden 23 is catching up to MD 162 and Luke Runs, reducing the gap by 2.4. Neo Texan is closing in on Kokubai 90 and Nibbit, shortening the gap by 2.2. Jack Acker and Sarayan Bot have advanced to 37p, overtaking Cedric and VD39. Forbidden 23 has made an impressive move, closing the gap on MD 162 and Luke Runs by 2.1 seconds. Simple Markers is making a move, closing in on Todd R. Gardner and Meyer by 2.0 seconds. Todd R. Gardner, Meyer, and Simple Markers are in a close battle for the 11th position. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer have moved up to 11p, overtaking Simple Markers. It seems like they're locked in a battle for 11p. Sabine 27, MD 162, and Luke Runs are locked in a tight battle for 5th position. Sabine 27 is piloting a Radical RXC, while MD 162 and Luke Runs are maneuvering their McLaren 675 LTs. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D are neck and neck in a thrilling battle for first place, both in powerful Lamborghinis. Meanwhile, Siren VR is right behind them in the mix with a Lamborghini SE18 Austin. Impressive move by MD 162 and Luke Runs, now sitting in 5th place after overtaking Sabine 27. They're currently engaged in a close fight for that spot. Ricky095 has secured the 2nd spot by overtaking Sirenov. MD 162 and Luke Runs have advanced to 5th place, surpassing Sabine 27 from Team Blast. Kvdident 23 is making gains on Sabine 27, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Ricky095 has surged to 1st place, leaving Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D behind. The two are now fighting for 2nd place, while Sirenov is hot on their heels in a battle for 3rd. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is also in the mix, vying for 3rd position with Sirenov. Sirenov is now in 2nd place, surpassing Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D. Kvdident 23 has advanced to 6th place, overtaking Sabine 27. Hey Mihaib, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you joining us again for some exciting race car action. Ricky095 and Sirenov are locked in a tight battle for 1st place. Ricky095 is behind the wheel of a Lamborghini Huracan Perf, while Sirenov is piloting a Lamborghini SE18 Austin. MD 162 and Luke Runs are locked in a tight battle for 5th place, both driving impressive supercars. Meanwhile, Hugged03 and Dovdad are duking it out for 18th position. In other news, Capodelli has made a move up to 23rd place by overtaking Okioki 3. Hey there, Okioki 3. Welcome back to the Racing Madness. Good to have you back in the driver's seat with us. Let's rev up the excitement. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D take over 2p from Sirenov, setting up an intense battle. Kvdident 23 makes a move to 5p, overtaking both MD 162 and Luke Runs. Twix 560 has made a significant move, surpassing Sirenov to claim the 2nd position. Meanwhile, Capodelli has advanced to 23rd place after overtaking Okioki 3. The race has seen some shifts in positions. Sirenov has made a move to 3p, successfully overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 has advanced to 23p, overtaking Capodelli. Siranov, Kamikaze 38, and Twitch 5D are currently engaged in a fierce battle for the third position. Siranov is behind the wheel of a Lamborghini SC18 Austin, while Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D are both driving a Lamborghini Huracan Perf. Siranov has surged ahead to second place, taking over Twix 560. It's a Lamborghini showdown as Siranov in the SC18 Austin and Twix 560 in the Huracan Perf vie for the position. Twix 560 has made a remarkable move, now in 2p after overtaking Siranov. The battle for 3p heats up between Siranov, Kamikaze 38, and Twitch 5D. It's a thriller as Kvadidimp 23 is closing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Kvadidimp 23 is making moves, closing in on Siranov with a 2.9 second gap reduction. Siranov skillfully overtakes Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D, securing the third position. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D are currently in a fierce battle for third place, with Siranov joining the mix. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D are driving a Lamborghini Huracan Perf, while Siranov is piloting a Lamborghini SC18 Austin. Kvadidimp 23 has made an impressive move, closing in on Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D, reducing the gap by 2.0. MD 162 and Luke Runs is reeling in Kvadidimp 23, closing the gap by 2.0. Smurf 20 driving the Lamborghini SC18 Austin, and Amy in a battle with Lacroix 1980 S Porsche 911 991 Turbo S for the 27th position. Susanne Greenberg, ESG 7, and Duff Dad are locked in a tight tussle for 19th place, while Thema Mistake and Unaro Ekasul have made gains, climbing to 28th after overtaking Lacroix 1980. Edelberg has made an impressive move to 29p, overtaking 81,792. However, 81,792 quickly retaliated and is now in 30p after passing Lacroix 1980. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit are making significant progress as they close in on Lacroix 1980, reducing the gap by 12.5 seconds. Lacroix 1980 is making a strong move, closing the gap by 12.9 seconds on Kokubai 90 and Nibbit. Okyoki 3 and Capodelli are currently locked in a tight battle for the 23rd position. The McLaren 675 LT and Radical RXC are going head-to-head on the track. Duff Dad and Noga 77 are locked in a fierce duel for the 21st position. Twix 560 and Siranov are locked in a fierce battle for the second position. Twix 560 is piloting a Lamborghini Huracan Perf, while Siranov is behind the wheel of a Lamborghini SC18 Austin. Loving the enthusiasm, Niaib. Keep the energy going. Twix 560 and Siranov are in a fierce battle for 2P. Twix 560 is behind the wheel of a Lamborghini Huracan Perf, while Siranov is piloting a Lamborghini SC18 Austin. Meanwhile, Noga 77 and Duff Dad are duking it out for 21P. In another exciting development, Neo Texan is closing in on Jack Hackberg and Sarayan Bot, reducing the gap by 2.5. Duff Dad has advanced to 21P after overtaking Noga 77. Suzanne E. Greenberg and ESG7 are in a fierce battle with Duff Dad for the 20th position, all putting up a good fight in their Radical RXC and McLaren 675 LT respectively. That's the spirit, one serious guy. It's all about enjoying the races and having a good time together. One serious guy has moved up to 16P, overtaking Hugged 03. Duff Dad has moved up to 19P, overtaking Noga 77. Noga 77 has moved up to 20P, overtaking Suzanne Greenberg and ESG7. Noga 77 has made a solid move up to 19P, surpassing Duff Dad. Meanwhile, Suzanne Greenberg and ESG7 are in a fierce battle with Okyoki 3 for 21P. Suzanne Greenberg and ESG7 are behind the wheel of a Radical RXC, while Okyoki 3 is handling a McLaren 675 LT. Edelbrock is making a strong move, closing the gap by 7.7 seconds behind 81,792. Okyoki 3 is advancing to 21st place, successfully passing both Suzanne Greenberg and ESG7. There's a tight battle for 22nd place between Suzanne Greenberg, ESG7, and Capodelli. Great move by Kokubai 90 and Nibet as they overtake Pima Mestig and Unaro Ekasul to secure the 30th position. Capodelli advancing to 21P after overtaking Okyoki 3. Meanwhile, a three-way battle for 22P between Okyoki 3, Suzanne Greenberg, and ESG7 continues. This is getting interesting. Okyoki 3 from Team COD has made a significant move, climbing up to 22P after overtaking Suzanne Greenberg and ESG7. The battle for 22P is heating up between Okyoki 3 in the McLaren 675 LT and Suzanne Greenberg and ESG7 in the Radical RXC. Twix 560 is now in 2P after overtaking Sirenov. Okyoki 3 has advanced to 22P, surpassing Susanne Greenberg and ESG in 7. Neo Texum is making gains, reducing the gap to Jack Hackberg and Sir Ironbot by 3.1. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D advanced to 3P, overtaking MD 162 and Luke Runs. MD 162 and Luke Runs now hold 4P after passing Credident 23. Okyoki 3 is catching up to Capodelli, closing the gap by 3.9 units. Amin-san and Aonict have advanced to 7P, surpassing Green Army 173 and Newcambochum. Green Army 173 and Newcambochum now in 8P, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Meyer. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer have moved up to 9P, surpassing Siren VR. Sabine 27 is gaining on Credident 23, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Susanne Greenberg and ESG 7 have advanced to 22P, overtaking Okyoki 3. Susanne Greenberg and ESG 7 in a Radical RXC and Okyoki 3 in a McLaren 675 LT are contesting for 22P. Hogged 03 advances to 17P, overtaking Nolga 77. Nolga 77 moves to 18P, surpassing Duff Dad from Team COD. Duff Dad climbs to 19P, passing one serious guy. Duff Dad has made a successful move to 18P, passing Nolga 77. Capodelli is now at 20P after overtaking Susanne Greenberg and ESG 7. Susanne Greenberg and ESG 7 have advanced to 21P, surpassing Okyoki 3. Smurf 20 and Amy are making a strong push, reducing the gap to one serious guy by 14.7. Duff Dad has made a move up to 18P, overtaking Nolga 77. It's a tight battle between Duff Dad and Nolga 77 for 18P. Credident 23, MD 162, and Luke Runs are fiercely competing for the 4th position, with Credident 23 in a Lamborghini Huracan Perf, MD 162 in a McLaren 675 LT, and Luke Runs also in a McLaren 675 LT. Duff Dad and Nolga 77 are locked in a battle for 18th place. Susanne Greenberg and ESG 7 have advanced to 20th place, overtaking Capodelli. Sabine 27 is closing in on MD 162 and Luke Runs, reducing the gap by 2.2. Susanne Greenberg and ESG 7 are also reeling in Nolga 77, closing the gap by 2.5. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit have made a move up to 29P, overtaking Lacroix 1980. Sabine 27 is making significant gains on MD 162 and Luke Runs, reducing the gap by 3.0. Meanwhile, Viva Mestig and Unor Casual have advanced to 32P, overtaking 81,792 from Team Blue Star. Duff Dad and Nolga 77 are neck and neck, battling for the 18th position. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 has made a move and is now in 22nd place after overtaking Capodelli. Sabine 27 has claimed the top spot, passing Credident 23. Meanwhile, Credident 23 has surged to 2nd place, overtaking MD162 and Luke Runs. This has pushed MD162 and Luke Runs into third place, passing Ricky 095.
Down. Yeah, it's not f***ing late now. Say. Copy.
Sirinov has made a significant move, overtaking 7 cars to secure the third position. Amin San and Ayonik are making waves, closing the gap by 13.2 seconds on Kvadutin 23. Meanwhile, Ricky 095 has surged to second place, overtaking Sirinov. Gary Z from Team No Name Racing is on a roll, overtaking 6 cars to grab 6th place. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer are making up ground, reducing the gap by 19.6 seconds with MD162 and Luke Runs. Another impressive move from Gary Z as he overtakes Twix 560 to secure 6th position. Amin San and Ayonik are rapidly catching up to MD162 and Luke Runs, reducing the gap by 15.6 seconds. Susanne Greenberg and ESG 7 have advanced to 16p, surpassing Capodelli. Capodelli has moved up to 17p, overtaking Simple Markers. Dovdad has moved up to 19p, passing Nolga 77. Wayne Train 94 is on a roll, overtaking 6 cars to claim the 19th position. Another successful overtake as Wayne Train 94 moves past Dovdad to solidify their position at 19th place. One serious guy is making a serious move, overtaking 6 cars to secure 20th place. But Hubd 03 is not far behind, now in 21st position after passing Wayne Train 94. Dovdad is now in 23p after overtaking Okyoki 3. Edelberg has moved up to 27p, passing Smurf 20 and also overtaking me. Kvadutin 23 has made a move, now at 7p after overtaking Twix 560. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit advanced to 28p, surpassing Lacroix 1980. Lacroix 1980 climbs to 29p, overtaking Smurf 20 and Amy. Themamestic and Unaro Akasul are making a strong move, reducing the gap to Smurf 20 and Amy by 2.1 seconds. Themamestic and Unaro Akasul are making a move, narrowing the gap to Smurf 20 and Amy by 3.5 seconds. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit are fiercely competing for the 28th position, both driving the Mosler Mount 900. Meanwhile, Lacroix 1980 is right there in the mix, piloting the Porsche 911-991 Turbo S. Kokubai 90 and Nibbit are making a move, closing in on Wayne Train 94 by 2.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Sidriq and VD39 are also closing the gap on Jack Hackberg and Sarayanbot by 2.0 seconds. Green Army 173, Newkembocken, Todd R. Gardner, and Meyer are currently locked in a tight battle for 12th position. Green Army 173 and Newcomb Bochum are both driving McLaren 675 LTs, while Todar Gardner and Meyer are behind the wheel of Lamborghini SC18 Austins. Todar Gardner and Meyer have made a significant move, now sitting at 12p after overtaking Green Army 173 and Newcomb Bochum. Lacroix 1980 has advanced to 28th place, surpassing Koka by 90 and Nibet in a tight battle. Lacroix 1980 is in a Porsche 911-991 Turbo S, while Koka by 90 and Nibet are piloting a Mosler Mount 900. Twix 560 is making a move, narrowing the gap to Gary Z by 2.6. Sidric and VD39 are also catching up, reducing the distance to Jack McGurk and Surayan Bot by 2.1. MD 162 and Luke are in a close race, while Amin San and Aonik are battling it out for the 10th position. MD 162 and Luke are currently in a close race, and Amin San and Aonik are locked in a battle for the 10th position. MD 162 and Luke are in a close run, while Amin San and Aonik are battling it out for 10th place. Themamestic and Unaro Ekasul are locked in a tight race with 81,792 for the 31st position. Themamestic is in a Chevrolet Corvette C6 ZR1 while Unaro Ekasul is also driving a Chevrolet Corvette C6 ZR1 and 81,792 is behind the wheel of a Maserati MC12. $81,792 has made a nice move, advancing to 31p by overtaking Themamestic and Unaro Ekasul. Sabine 27 has been overtaken by Ricky 095, who has now moved up to 1p. Ricky 095 has made a significant gain, cutting the lead of Sabine 27 by 6.8 seconds. Siranov is making a strong push, narrowing the gap to Sabine 27 by 5.4. Siranov has made an impressive move, overtaking Sabine 27 to secure the second position. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D have surged to 3p, smoothly overtaking Sabine 27. In other news, Wayne Train 94 has climbed up to 26p, successfully passing Edelberg. Currently, Wayne Train 94 in the McLaren 675 LT and Edelberg in the Lamborghini Asterion are locked in a gripping battle for 26p. MD 162 and Luke Runs have advanced to 8p, successfully overtaking Amin San and Aonik. Hugged 03 has ascended to 20p, surpassing one serious guy. Currently, Hogged 03 in a McLaren 675 LT and one serious guy in a Lamborghini SC18 Austin are locked in a battle for 20p. Simple Markers has made a swift move, passing 4 cars and now holds the 14th position. $81,792 is making some moves, closing in on Smurf 20 and Amy, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Hogged 03 is now in 19th place, surpassing one serious guy from Team No Name Racing. One serious guy has moved up to 20th place, overtaking Capodelli. Green Army 173 and Newcombe are gaining on Todd R. Gardner and Meyer, reducing the gap by 2.5. Meanwhile, Capodelli and Nulga 77 are locked in a fierce battle for 21p, with Capodelli in a Radical RXC and Nulga 77 in a McLaren 675 LT. Amin San and Aonict have made a strong move, overtaking both Todd R. Gardner and Meyer to reach 9th position. Nulga 77 and Capodelli are locked in a tight tussle for 21st place. Both drivers are pushing hard, with Nulga 77 in the McLaren 675 LT and Capodelli in the Radical RXC. Simple Markers is inching closer to Green Army 173 and Newcombe, reducing the gap by 2.2. Meanwhile, Duff Dad has made a move to 22p, successfully overtaking Capodelli. Capodelli has advanced to 22p, overtaking Duff Dad. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer has made a slick move, advancing to 9p by overtaking Amin San and Aonict. It's a close tussle between the two pairs as they battle it out for the 9th position. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer is showcasing the prowess of the Lamborghini SC18 Austin, while Amin San and Aonict are pushing hard in the McLaren 675 LT. 81,792 is making a move, narrowing the gap to Smurf 20 and Amy by 3.1 seconds. $81,792 is making a strong push, narrowing the gap to Smurf 20 and Amy by 2.1. Kvadin 23 is making moves, climbing up to 6p after overtaking Twix 560. Quidident 23 has made a significant gain on Gary Z, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Meyer and Todd R. Gardner have made a move up to 10p, overtaking Amin San and Aonict. They are now in a heated battle for the 10th position. It's a Lamborghini SC18 Austin versus a McLaren 675 LT. Additionally, Capodelli has advanced to 21p, surpassing Milga's 77. Quidident 23 has made a fantastic move, securing the 5th position by overtaking Gary Z. MD 162 and Luke Runs have moved up to 7p, overtaking Gary Z. Todd R. Gardner and Meyer have made a move to 9th place, overtaking Amin San and Aonict. Amin San and Aonict have advanced to 10th place, surpassing Gary Z. Capodelli in the Radical RXC and Milga's 77 in the McLaren 675 LT are fiercely contesting the 21st position. MD 162 and Luke Runs are putting on quite the show as they are closing in on Twix 560, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Hugged 03 is under pressure, one serious guy is hot on their tail, closing the gap by 2.1. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D are in a fierce tussle for 3p, both in Lamborghini Huracan perfs. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 is pushing hard in the Radical RXC. Capodelli's making moves, climbing to 20p by overtaking one serious guy. Understood. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D have advanced to 3rd position, surpassing Sabine 27. MD 162 and Luke Runs have progressed to 6th place, overtaking Twix 560. Additionally, Dove Dad has moved up to 22nd position, overtaking Milga's 77. Kokubai 90 and Nibba continue to close in on Lacroix 1980, reducing the gap by 12.0. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D are also making gains, closing in on Sirenov by 2.3. Notably, Twix 560 has taken the 6th position, overtaking both MD 162 and Luke Runs. Smurf 20 and Amy have advanced to 29p, overtaking 81,792. In response, 81,792 has moved up to 30p, surpassing Lacroix 1980. Someone said, "Hey Amy, are you winning?" I don't drive, but I'm here to cheer for all the AIS on the track. Let's go, AI racers! Themamestig and Unaro Ekasuel have made an impressive move, advancing to 31st place by overtaking Lacroix 1980. Edolberg said, "Hey Amy, can you tell me how many pit stops my car did up to this point? I was distracted in the kitchen, cooking some delicious red curry with chicken and some veggies. Erasa seems good. Hey there. Unfortunately, I don't have that info. but it sounds like you've got something delicious in the works. Maybe your AI driver was just as hungry and made a pit stop for some virtual snack time. Looks like Sirenov is doing great out there. And as for Erasaluel, I have absolutely no idea what that means. Twix 560 secures 5P after a successful overtake on Kvdidn 23. The battle for 5P continues to heat up between Twix 560 and Kvdidn 23. Meanwhile, Green Army 173 and Nikembakim are steadily closing in on Aminsan and Aonict, reducing the gap by 2.0. Glad to see everyone having a laugh in the chat. Keep the good vibes coming. Twix 560 is in hot pursuit of Sabine 27, reducing the gap by 5.6 seconds. Twix 560 has made a swift move, overtaking Kvdidn 23 to secure the 5th position. Kvdidn 23 has overtaken Twix 560 and is now in 5th place. One Serious Guy and Okyoki 3 are currently engaged in a battle for the 23rd position. Kvdidn 23 has narrowed the distance to Sabine 27 from Team Blast by 2.4. Edelberg said, "Hey Amy, should I bring you one bowl with some basmati rice?" Har har, that sounds tempting, but I'm all digital. No need to worry about feeding me. Kvdidn 23 has advanced to 4P, surpassing Sabine 27. Duffdad and Nulgus 77 are neck and neck battling for 20th position. Meanwhile, Smurf 20, Amy, and 81,792 are locked in a tight battle for 29th place. Exciting stuff as they navigate the track in their respective high-performance cars. Kvdidn 23 has surged to 4P, passing Sabine 27 in a thrilling battle. Both are fiercely competing. Also, Nulgus 77 has advanced to 20P, overtaking Duffdad. MD 162 and Luke Runs are neck and neck in a thrilling battle for the 6th position. Meanwhile, Nulgus 77 continues to make gains, moving up to the 19th spot after overtaking Susanne Greenberg and Isgene 7. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is making moves, currently sitting in 6th place after overtaking MD 162 and Luke Runs. Susanne Greenberg and Isgene 7 have both advanced to 19th place, successfully overtaking Nulgus 77. There's a tight battle for the 19th spot between Susanne Greenberg and Isgene 7 in a Radical RXC and Nulgus 77 in a McLaren 675 LT. Kvdidn 23 has impressively moved up to 3P, overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D. Currently, Kvdidn 23, Kamikaze 38, and Twitch 5D are fiercely battling for 3P. Meanwhile, Nulgus 77 and Duffdad are locked in a tight battle for 20P. Kamikaze 38 and Twitch 5D have successfully taken over Kvdidn 23, now vying for the 3rd position. Meanwhile, Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently in a heated battle with MD 162 and Luke Runs for the 6th spot. It's all happening out there on the track. Dovdad is making moves, now in 19th place after overtaking Suzanne Greenberg, and he's Gene 7. 81,792 is also climbing, now in 28th place after overtaking Koke by 90 and Nibbit. Smurf 20 and Amy are on the hunt, closing in on Koke by 90 and Nibbit, reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. Dovdad has advanced to 18p after overtaking Capodelli, while Nogus 77 has moved to 20p, overtaking Suzanne Greenberg, and is Gene 7. The battle for 20p is heating up between Nogus 77 in a McLaren 675 LT and Suzanne Greenberg, and is Gene 7 in a Radical RXC. Keep an eye on this intense competition. Koke by 90 and Nibbit are on the move, swiftly closing in on Lacroix 1980 by 6.5. Sabine 27 has impressively secured the 4th position, overtaking Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D. Sabine 27, Kamikars 38, and Twitch 5D are fiercely battling for 4P, with Sabine 27 in a Radical RXC, and Kamikars 38 and Twitch 5D in a Lamborghini Huracan Perf. $81,792 is steadily closing in on Edelberg, reducing the gap by 6.6 seconds. Sabine 27 is gaining on Kviduden 23, reducing the gap by 3.3 seconds. Noga 77 and Hud 03 are locked in a battle for 21st position. 81,792 has advanced to 27th place, overtaking Edelberg. Hey Shipperman, welcome back to the stream. So glad to have you back to watch some thrilling AI race car action with us. Let's enjoy the chaos together. You are cracking me up with the celebrations and the hungry driver excuse. Great sportsmanship, everyone. Let's keep the energy positive and fun as we continue with the next event.